Aiden Ross confronts Prime. If you guys aren't aware of the situation, Prime decided to assault the earth, call out hella people, but very vaguely. He didn't say any names, but we all knew who he was talking about, bro. He was talking about Aiden Ross. You feel me? Talking about not hanging out with him and everyone's fake because he fell off. Even though he didn't fell off, it was all out of his own free will. You didn't fall, you didn't trip, you didn't stumble, brother. You jumped, brother. Now it looks like Aiden Ross is finally, you know, lashing back out. Mind you, Aiden Ross just lost his sister. Whatever crash out Aiden Ross is about to have, valid. You good, mud. But as always, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I thank you guys for all the love and supports, for real. Now let's get into the video.
I'm a bad friend. I'm an L person. I'm an L whatever.
You're not doing this.
I don't care. I don't give a I'm telling you. I'm sorry, bro. You guys want invites every time? Every time I'm at you guys. Are you? I don't kick with any of you guys.
I lost my mama. I tried to myself. I'm crashing out on the internet for being a bad person.
And I'm a bad friend for 4 years, then let's just not be friends, bro, right? It's not worth it. You keep getting hurt.
Aiden Ross finally confronted one of his fakest apparent friends that he has, that being Prime. And last night on his stream, Prime along with Cuffham had called him, and they all were trying to talk out the issues that were going on, with Aiden Ross at one point even crashing out saying he doesn't even have to be friends with Prime, and he's mad that he keeps bringing this up and bringing it to stream. A sad situation that the internet really didn't need to see, but since we did see it, I want to break it down into its most important parts for y'all so we can all enjoy in the craziness that's going on right now. But you know, in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning with a clip that set a lot of this off.
The thing, you saw some, I wanted to join AMP. I didn't say I wanted to join AMP. I just say AMP is a more better team, and it's like they did it the right way, gang. The way our done was just not right. That's all. They used the
No, see, AMP is totally different, bro. Like, they started as a group. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was doing their own things, of course, but they started to get big as a group. They made it mainstream as a group. They didn't have Kai Cenat become Kai Cenat and then decide to make AMP. You want Aiden Ross to make an AMP with y'all? Like, you want Aiden Ross to be like, we're FaZe Clan? No, brother, that's not happening.
They was the better team. That's facts. That's just facts. That's not a secret though.
And where would you be on the team? The crash out? Fucking the whole shit up? You feel me? You was threatening women. You was threatening women, brother. Talking about you'll knock a bitch out. What are we talking about here? There would be no space for you on the team if there was a team. You would bring down the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my last video, I hate to see it sucks to say, but you can't have a nigga on the ship that is willing to sink the ship. You feel me? Because Prime was put in a position that most people never get in their entire lives. Prime probably has family, you know, friends, so many people that could have eaten off him, so many people that he could have fed, so many people that he could have brought up with him, but he decided to fucking burn it all to the ground. And then after he burns it all to the ground, he's like, bro, we're not AMP. We should be locked in like AMP. No, brother. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense in my head. And I think that Prime really need like therapy for real. And let's continue. Holy.
Gang, 90% of the time, what we do, gang.
This right here is Izzy Prime, the person that is the apparent fake friend of Aiden Ross. More in his eyes, he feels like the rest of Aiden Ross's collective are fake friends to him. And he has been crashing out recently all over the internet, calling them out, saying that they are bad people, saying that he is not messing with them anymore. Stuff like money has changed them, basically showing that his friendship with them is no more. At least that's what it will look like based on all the clips and stuff you've seen on the internet. Which, if you do need a refresher, definitely go check out my entire video I made on it, but in case you are new to the situation, I will give you a small breakdown. Prime is a friend and associate, obviously, of Aiden Ross, and more people than not will probably say Prime is a brand risk and a pretty weird person because of the wild stuff he does while he is on stream, from wildly crashing out to making some of the worst, most unnecessary jokes, if you can even call them that sometimes, in the entire world.
Bro, I want to leave.
Why?
I don't want to be here with these weak
white people. I don't want to be here with these.
Shut
people.
up.
Take me home
He's
tomorrow.
on the sweater he just left.
I don't give a about that fat nigga. Choke me out. That fat.
Bruh.
Give me my phone.
Do it. I'll knock you with.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
On my dead homie, you gonna bring the genie in front of me? Knock your out. Touch me again. Touch me again.
Nigga, stay putting shit on they dead homies, bro. Stay putting shit on they dead homies, bro. Touch me again, I'll knock your ass out. Push him on the couch. Hey, touch me again. Dead homies, on my dead homies, I'll knock you. Yo, if you push me one more time, I'ma crash out. I'ma fucking spaz. Bro, dead homies just spinning in the grave. Rolling, nigga. Just rolling. Stop putting niggas on your dead homies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I should have hit that nigga.
Come outside. Come on. You just trying to choke me out. Bro, you just ripped my shirt off. Bro, I give you the I don't want the money, bro. I don't want the money.
And despite all of these very, very, very apparent flaws that he has, Aiden Ross, even through every single...
What I can say, though, is those are the only bad things that I've seen that Prime did. And I believe that he was very much intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? He did tweak. I don't know if he ever came out and, like, apologized and just been like, yo, I was really drunk and I was tweaking. I don't know what this, if I could say, you know what I'm saying? You know, just hit people with the, I don't drink very often and I got drunk and I shouldn't have got drunk. I should have known better and, you know, I started tweaking. That would, you know, soothe a lot of it. But, yeah, I never watched really a Prime stream. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's usually like. So I will give him that. You feel me? I'll give him, you know, I'm ignorant to the rest of Prime's personality. You know, I just basically seen the crash out. And I feel like that was all in the same night. So, or I think so. I'm not sure.
Controversy when Prime was in the complete wrong, was still sticking with him, promoting him, trying to help him with steak deals and stuff like that while he was streaming on Kick, and overall trying to be as good of a friend as possible, at least in the public eye. But apparently behind scenes and even some stuff that was happening on the forefront online, Prime was not liking how Aiden Ross and the rest of SSB, his overall collective, was treating him, which finally boiled over into today, where he confronted Aiden Ross on stream, going back and forth on a call.
Birthday, that's the truth. He invited Sweater. Citrus invited Sweater. It's not that serious, bro. It's not. Cuff, did I invite you? Cuff, did I invite you?
I didn't get it. Nah,
okay.
On God, I didn't get it.
Okay.
It don't matter who you took with you or whatever. Just say I didn't want to.
Okay. For the past 4 years.
But I'm saying it. Why do I have to invite Cuff or Prime wherever? I don't have to.
Yeah.
But that's a given. You guys don't invite me wherever you go.
I don't want to go outside.
Exactly. So what are you complaining about? You know I don't go outside. So why are you mad that you're not getting it? Kick it. I don't leave the crib.
Aiden, let me say this. Aiden, let me say this, gang. Gang, for the past 4 years, gang, whoever you around, I don't know who been invited. For the past 4 years, there's so many memories. You in the islands, everything. I can call
where?
you.
I don't travel. I've only been to the Bahamas.
Gang, I can call you using the Turks and Caicos and.
One time in my life. I've only been to Turks one time in my life 2 years ago.
Aiden. Aiden, bro. Okay, Aiden, gang. Okay, you got it, bro. I'm an overreactor. Y'all.
You're not. You're not.
Hey, you know what? You know.
Cuff him. Be honest. Did I invite you to? Wait, hold on. Convi, did I live? Hold on. Wait. Convi, I live with you. Did you get invited to the Bahamas?
Yeah. Right.
He's lying, but okay.
I just want you to know all of these people included in the situation are basically pushing 30 at this point. But with that point aside, what's happening here is that Prime's biggest concern in a lot of his crash out clips was the fact that he felt like he wasn't included in the group. They would be going somewhere, they would be doing something, and he would be in close proximity in some way or another and wouldn't get an invite at all. Something like a trip to the Bahamas or wherever they were going definitely doesn't seem like you being in close proximity, but I guess you're technically a phone call or a text away. And while he feels like everybody else has the chance to go go like Cuffum, Convy, all those people who are around Aiden. He's supposed to be super close and very good friends with them, yet he isn't getting those invites. And if that's the case, then yeah, that would be some fake friend activity, which is what we heard when only he was crashing out on the internet. When in all reality, if Aiden Ross isn't inviting anybody and no one in his so-called best friend online group aren't coming, then y'all are all being treated the exact same way. And that's like act like you not being invited to someone's trip is them not messing with you or them not wanting to be around you. That really just isn't the case. Maybe they just want to go with another group of people, another group of friends, go by themselves. It's not like just having somebody come with you is the issue too. When he talks about some of these situations, he talks about Aiden basically sponsoring their trip, which is a lot for one person to do on a consistent basis for an entire group of people. It'd be different if he was talking about he's paying for it himself or he's doing this himself. But in this other clip I'm about to show you, he talked about Aiden Ross flying him out for Aiden's birthday party and him basically getting mad that the rest of the people around him were hanging out when he wasn't. It just seems like he wants somebody to sponsor his entire lifestyle instead of an actual friendship.
You know you lying.
It ain't about Aiden.
The first time or second time?
The first time, dude, you did not get invited and you know you didn't.
Okay, the first time, no. Second time, yeah. First time, no, I didn't.
Yeah, I invited you the second time.
He just one time, and I just said
no, he
went
didn't.
twice.
He didn't go the second time.
No, but I'm just saying though. I just said y'all went to the Bahamas twice, and you just said it was only one time for Citrus' birthday.
Yes, I took sweater one time for Citrus' birthday. Yes.
The first time was
and y'all just went again. Y'all just went again, even before all this
Holy
happened.
fuck, dude! This is insane, bro. Are we 13 years old?
So why come the second time and you ain't fucking me that time?
I didn't want to invite you. I didn't want to invite Cuffum. I didn't want to invite Convy. I didn't even invite Cheeser. I didn't invite anybody. I'm sorry, bro. Do you guys want invites every fucking time? Every time I'm supposed to invite you guys. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't kick with any of you guys.
Aiden.
Weirdo.
Okay, let's talk about this, Aiden. Let's talk about this, Aiden. Oh, I'm so happy. Don't mute, nigga. Don't fucking mute, boy. You better listen, nigga. I went to this nigga fucking birthday, flew me out. Nigga, I stayed in my hotel the whole day. Nigga, I go downstairs with my girl and go in the fucking gambling room. Everybody in the fucking gambling room but me and my girl. It's the whole group. What you gonna say about the Aiden? Oh, nobody invited you down. Oh, we forgot. Nigga, everybody was in there but me. It's just me and my girl. And I'll call my girl right now on my other line, and nigga, I ain't gonna text or nothing. I'll explain what happened when you flew me out for your birthday, and you niggas left me in my room all day, and you was in that gambling this. Oh, that's correct. That's fake. So I'm wilding for that.
Gotta keep mentioning some of these people in the situation are pushing 30 because this is that relevant. But in this situation, you can obviously see Prime is still upset because that is a situation where he is in close proximity to them. They could just shoot him a text, shoot him a call. Everybody else is gathering somewhere else, but they are leaving him out of it, which I guess in that one situation, hey, that is pretty odd. That is pretty weird. But in that same vein, you are the person getting flown.
And he said flown out for Aiden's birthday. So first off, he's getting flown out for Aiden's birthday. So Aiden flew him out. You know what I'm saying? Aiden didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? He did. Second off, you're with your girl. So it's not like he just flew you out. He flew you and your girl out. What are you going to... And if he says, oh, you know, we're going to go downstairs and gamble and shit with the boys type shit. Now you got your girl with you. How you know that niggas wanted to be a situation where it got you and your girl there? You know what I'm saying? And especially it seems like y'all ain't really like this for real. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to, you know, be off the radar or just be with the homies vibing, not have to worry about what he says, shit like that. And you have your girl with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then if he already flew you out and then he's thinking to himself, damn, we all out here gambling. I don't know if this nigga got the bread to gamble. Now I'm going to have to give this nigga bread to gamble my bread. You know what I'm saying? If he win, he take my bread home. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really make it, like I get it. I get it at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, these are grown men. They don't owe you shit. In this world, nobody owe you shit. Y'all got to understand that, man. Nobody owes you nothing in this world. Somebody gives something to you, helps you, gives you a hand, all that shit. You need to be grateful for it because it's not owed to you, period. You feel me? And you don't have to be on your hands and knees like, thank you so much for the shit. But it's like, people don't have to do the things that they do. And we all end up in this place where we feel like people should be doing these things for you. You know what I'm saying? Only person that obligated to do some shit for you is maybe your mama, man. And not even obligated. You know what I'm saying? She's not obligated to do shit for you, period. However, she's probably the most likely one to give you, just always give everybody else, my nigga. You feel me? Yeah, I don't know if it's probably different for girls. For girls, you know, their dad, you know what I'm saying, and they mama type shit. For men, kind of just your mama for real. You feel me? But tight shit.
Out, he is inviting you to have a celebration that's for him, yet he is paying for hotels, he is paying for you to actually come there, and you're still upset in some way. Like, I don't know what to say, but this just seems like somebody that's ungrateful and mad, as if somebody isn't giving them all the attention in the entire world. Like, you don't have to go to every excursion, you don't have to be included to every hangout for you to be friends with somebody. I don't understand why that would have to be the case. And in this past, if that really was how it was, all of SSB was always kicking it, they were always doing stuff together, then I could understand that little shift and that change. But that's just y'all growing up and getting older. When they started this group and Aiden Ross first started coming up, he was young. He is a whole different person than he was back then, has different values, hangs out with different people, and is worried about different things in his life. He doesn't always have to sit here and kick it with these same people over and over and over again. And by the way he talks about it, doesn't seem like he's really being left out. Aiden Ross himself even admitted he just doesn't go outside, along with everybody else in that call. Prime himself even said, yeah, you don't leave the house. So what excursions could he possibly want to go on? The crazy expensive ones when he finally does leave? It just seems like such little kid banter that I honestly cannot believe how old some of these people are in this situation.
But you know what's crazy? We already talked about this and figured this out. We all actually had talked to the warehouse. What I want to know is what happened between now and a month ago? Like, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I'm tired of being left the fuck out, Aiden. Aiden, you so fucking rich and you been so famous for so long. And if you was in my fucking shoes, bro, I swear to God.
No, you wouldn't, because you already don't like that nigga. You calling that nigga out. You already say you don't like white folk. You talking about, oh, all these girls, you know what I'm saying? You don't even like white folk. You feel me? You would not be doing all that shit for Aiden, and guess what? You had all the position to be so much bigger, and you fucked it off. You would not be in Aiden's position because you can't. You feel me? And yes, there's people around you, maybe family, friends, whoever else that isn't in the position that you're in the position of, that if you played your cards right and just acted right, you know what I'm saying? These shits that fucked you up didn't happen, you would be able to pull them up with you. But you're not in that position because you fucked it off. What are we talking about? Bro, if I was as rich as you and as famous as you, I would help you, bro. I promise I would. What the fuck? That shit, I know that shit pissing Aiden off. That shit would piss me off too. I'm not gonna hold you. I'd be like, oh my God, bro. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing enough. You feel me? Nothing enough, bro. Brought you out here. You know what I'm saying? Gave you a platform. All this shit. And you just fucking it off, bro. You fucked it off, and then you're also probably just not enjoyable to be around. That's probably why they're not around you. However, like I said, I don't know Prime like that. You know what I'm saying? But he gives off the feeling of like yes, if he was in a different position, yeah, maybe he would like help some people and shit like that. But he's just very emotional. You feel me? And chances are he probably wouldn't help people out because of how emotional he is. And as soon as they rub him wrong, he's crashing out. So he probably wouldn't help anybody. You feel me? And it's like, it's just if, ands, buts, and maybes. You know what I mean?
God, you would be fucking fed up, gang. I lost my mama. I tried to... I'm crashing out on the internet for being a bad fucking person. Gang, my friends don't want to hang out with me. Like, come on, bro. You don't get it, bro.
I do understand.
You don't get it,
I do understand.
Like,
I lost 2 people back to back too, bro.
I know, nigga.
So
bro, I lost my heart, gang. I lost my fucking mama, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
I lost family
I'm out
too.
here just taking this shit by myself. I ain't saying you can lose nobody. But guess what? Even when I still was fucked out and all that shit, when stuff happened, guess what the fuck I did? I text you. And I ain't texting you. Hey, bro, sorry.
And
I hit you like, hey, bro, man, hey, man, I know you
and I texted you too. So I texted.
Yeah, I understand that, but
Stuff like this shows me why modern day streamers try their hardest to keep everything that's personal about them off of the internet. Because conversations like this and stuff that's being said, especially in this clip, don't need to be known to everybody else. The crazy things that are going on in your personal life, like losing family or going through mental problems, is something that the internet does not need to know about in certain capacities, because they are going to only add fuel onto the fire of the chaotic things that are already going on in your life. And trying to use that type of stuff to basically justify some of the bad actions you made is understandable to a point. But unfortunately, Prime has already been known to be a crash out and do all of these weird things without this stuff going on in his life already. So it's not like the reason for why you're acting like this may be amplified because of that stuff, but you've always been that way to your core. And throw that into someone's face like Aiden Ross, who has recently been exposed for having lost a family member without his consent, by the way, makes it 10 times weirder. And I know it seems like I'm a big Aiden Ross glazer in this video, but all the stuff that Prime is bringing up just doesn't make sense to me at their grown age. If you were like 13, 14, I guess, and your life basically revolves around all of your friends, you don't have any big things going on in your life, then maybe some of these things would definitely make sense. But as an adult, these claims just fall on deaf ears, especially when you're consistently bringing this to the internet when these matters could have been handled offline. It doesn't seem like you actually care about the situation and just want to gain from it overall. And that is what's weird to me.
Alright, so Prime. Let's be cool and just not friends, bro. All right, I'm sorry. I know you're hurt. If I continue to hurt you for 4 years and I'm a bad friend for 4 years, then let's just not be friends, bro. Right? It's not worth it. You keep getting hurt, so there's no point. I'm a bad friend. I'm an L person. I'm an L whatever. Just I don't. No, for real.
You're not doing this shit.
No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck with him. I'm telling you. You're not saying it. Prime. I'm being straight with you. Let's just not be friends, bro.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm serious. Let's just not talk. Let's not be friends. Fuck the clip. Nobody's clipping this, bro. I am.
Shut up.
Clearly, I am.
Shut the fuck up.
Clearly, I am. I don't care. I just don't care.
Come on, man. Come on.
I don't care.
Yeah, this is it's so weird because he says you're a manipulator. What's the whole purpose of this crash out? This crash out is not going to make a singular thing better. This crash out is only going to make things worse. At least if you were to assault the earth and say, fuck it, we ball, and crash out and not talk to this nigga ever again, at least you stood on some of the shit that you saying, bro. But even you on the phone with this nigga right now and then telling him why he's a bad friend and no one wants to hang out with him, how does this make a nigga want to hang out with you? It wouldn't. It wouldn't. There, in no shape, way, or form would this make a nigga want to hang out with you. Like, if anything, the nigga's just more likely to not invite you to shit. Probably gonna get off the phone and be like, yo, I need a fucking vacation. Go to the Bahamas right after. Straight onto the plane to Bahamas, bro. Like, I need a dip, bro. This is too much. Too stressful. Oh, I'm gonna bring Prime with me? No, that nigga's gonna add to the stress. You feel me?
I don't. So Prime, let's just stop talking about each other on stream. And if you want to talk off stream, I'll help you move back to Atlanta, like I said I would. And we don't gotta even bring it up on stream. I didn't think we were gonna keep bringing it up. Let's just stop bringing it up. Let's stop talking about it on stream, Prime. And because guess what?
Hey, that's a big choice, gang. Because please, you know what you. Yeah, okay. Then,
well, I'm sorry I'm standing up for myself because I know I'm not a bad person.
Yeah, you just try to say, I'm an old man. Come on,
no,
gang.
I'm trying to take the gateway.
You're not getting it. You're not getting it.
Prime, I'll be honest.
Man, I feel like I'm back in high school talking about some of this stuff. But the whole reason why I keep mentioning their age and them being grown is because normally when you get older, conversations like this definitely can happen from time to time. And you normally try to take it as serious as possible to fix these issues. And it just doesn't seem like throughout all of these clips, Prime really cares about fixing any issues. One, he's the person that keeps bringing it to the internet. Aiden Ross is a one.
Yeah, and the thing is, it would be different if he said like this, like, talked about it, said this is how I feel. Like, I feel like, you know, my niggas ain't, you know, hanging out with me, doing shit with me. I feel like y'all just not fucking with me for real on some shit. Like, it would be different if he said that. It'd be like, that shit, like, it do be getting to me. It be hurting me, you know what I mean? I understand I crashed out a couple of times and shit like that, you feel me? But it do hurt me that y'all niggas don't want to be around me type shit. And, like, if that is the case, like, I want to know at least. You feel me? And it'll be different if he handled the situation like that rather than the way that he did handle it. Because it's you diverting turning your emotions, your sadness into anger. Bro, just say you're hurt, my nigga. Just say you're hurt. You know what I'm saying? But turning it into anger isn't going to help you to get to fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the sadness as sadness will help you fix the problem. If you came to Aiden and said, bro, I'm fucked up right now, bro. I don't know what, like, this, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Aiden would be like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, you feel me? Like, how can I help you type shit? Like, what do you need? And even if it's not what you need, nigga, just ask for it. Just be like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm fucked up. Such and such. I want to go back home. I want to go back to Atlanta, bro. Like, it's just, I need to be around my family, all type of shit, bro. And, you know what I'm saying? I just really can't afford to go back there, bro. Can you help me? Yes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga will probably help you. It's probably like that, really that fucking simple, bro. Whatever you trying to do, nigga will help you do. You know what I'm saying? In the distance, you know what I'm saying? You not being around to crash out and fuck shit up might make shit more, niggas more endearing. Like, it's more endearing. You know what I'm saying?
Clip of him talking about it where he still says he's cool with Prime, that he's upset about one thing that he said. Well, Prime has been going off on rant after rant after rant, talking bad about only the group, talking bad about Aiden, talking bad about other people who are associated with it. And now in these calls, it doesn't even seem like he's actually listening to Aiden or listening to fix the situation. It just seems like he's listening to respond and say something back and forth because he wants this to be a clip. He is the one talking about bringing this to the internet. He is the one talking about clipping this stuff. Well, Aiden Ross has been trying to keep this private and has been giving solution after solution that he has just been outright denying. For what reason, we don't even know, because it doesn't seem like there actually even is a reason, because he just wants pure chaos. He wants clips, and it seems like he is the person that wants this all to be clipped around and talked about, which I feel like, again, is weird activity. If this was genuinely a problem that was bothering you and he does genuinely have stuff going on behind the scenes, then the best way to go about fixing all of that isn't to come on Aiden Ross's stream, come on your stream, come on this person's stream and talk bad about them. No, it's to go behind scenes, have an actual real conversation so you can fix these problems. That's just not what he's doing. So you can't convince me for a single second that he actually cares about what the issues that he's talking about, or that he actually cares about fixing them.
You niggas are not genuine, gang.
Okay, so we're not genuine then. We're not genuine, bro.
You finna not genuine. You're like, oh, bought you a car, bought this motherfucker.
I'm not bringing it up. Yo, cause you bring up, you bring it up first. You bring it up first, and then when I don't care to bring it up. You bring it up first. I retaliate. No, you act like because you're acting like we do. You're acting like we do nothing for you. We're acting like you're the worst friends in the world.
I didn't say that. Look, see before you fucking up.
You are. Prime.
Once when I
Prime, if we didn't like you, Prime, why a month ago were we there for you, bro? Your hardest time.
Aiden, on some real shit, gang. This is why I know you got the game fucked up, gang. Not once when I crashed, I never said these niggas did nothing for me, bro. I always say,
that was crazy.
Look. I ain't never said. This ain't never come on my. I ain't say niggas ain't did nothing for me. All I said is I want to be around my homies, gang. And I've been alone for the past 2 years myself.
I don't hang out with anybody.
All I said, gang.
I really don't go outside. I don't.
The biggest thing that a lot of people definitely hate with certain people in their lives is them bringing up all the stuff that they have done. That is very weird activity, and that is something that a lot of people should not do. But from what I've seen, Aiden Ross has not sat there and counted all his fingers, all the things that he's done for Prime. He's not sat there to his stream telling him, hey man, I did X, Y, and Z for him. Bro, most of this confrontation, he is just letting Prime talk and actively responding to the stuff that he is saying. All of his complaints and trying to find solutions for them, where it just seems like Prime is genuinely upset and outright furious, but not looking for any real solutions to fix anything. And then when presented with a wall, which is like Aiden Ross saying, hey, I actually just don't go outside, that's why we don't hang out, he doesn't provide a solution. He just gets more angry and basically says that's a lie, or gets annoyed at the fact that sometimes that is the truth. You won't be able to hang out with somebody who tends to just not go outside, especially if they're not hanging out with anybody. But Prime doesn't seem to grasp that, or in any way, shape, or form is even trying to look for a solution to fix or repair their friendship, which in my eyes just seems like they shouldn't be friends at all.
You remember when I was blackballed from your crib when Snacky Mo was around? I couldn't come over. Remember that time?
Yeah, I do remember that. I do.
Oh yeah. That's not weird, gang.
Why?
Snacky fucking Mo.
Why? Because you don't even
like the nigga no more.
That's not why.
He just asked because he called me a bitch.
That's not why.
Nigga.
That's not why. It's
that's a fucking was.
Nope.
You stupid.
We were playing Black Ops 2 and I used cheats and you told me you were to cover my house.
And he was at my crib, Aiden. You don't even know what the fuck going on. He was at my LA crib, gang. He was in my crib, and I left to stay at my place. And he said some disrespectful shit and called me a bitch ass nigga. And I say, nigga, I will fuck out of you, little nigga. That's what I told him. And after that day, I was blackballed. Nigga, on God.
Nigga, we turned the cameras off. You was like, bro, y'all niggas get the fuck out of my crib before I do something to y'all. You was no camera on. Nigga, I got the fuck up your lap. Nigga, you crashing out off camera, gang. That shit lame as fuck. And then we talked about this and squashed it, nigga. We squashed this shit.
We did.
We talked about this and squashed it. So why the fuck is you even bringing this lame ass shit up? Y'all niggas doing this internet shit. But this shit lame as fuck, bro. On God, bro. Y'all niggas, bro. Man, this shit lame.
Who the fuck that dude? Where the fuck this random nigga come from? And then he said y'all do that internet shit as they're all internet niggas. The fuck with that shit? That was crazy. That was out of left field. I didn't expect that one. That must have been the dude that blackballed him from the crib. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like he a real nigga and he down to protect Aiden. You know what I'm saying? When it come to Prime said, "Oh, Aiden just said that you said that you were gonna pull up and kill a nigga or some shit." Like what? Or fight him or whatever. I think they bleeped it out. I don't know what the fuck. Like, nigga, huh? How y'all friends? How y'all friends? Where a nigga gotta blackball you from their crib? And just using the word blackballed is like weird as fuck. What when you banned me from your crib? Like, nigga, we use better words when I couldn't come over to your crib, bro. Blackballed from your crib is like madness. And yes, they probably said, yeah, you can't come over when bro over here because y'all gonna be fighting. You know what I'm saying? If he's already here, you can't come over. But if he's not here, you could come over. And if you're here and he wants to come over, he can't come over. There's no blackball. It's just y'all niggas can't be around each other. Yeah, bro. This is like, he needs therapy. He needs therapy. This is like sadness, festering, anger, festering. There's some deeper shit that's going on and that he needs to figure out because people shouldn't be moving like this. You know what I'm saying? People should not move like this where they feel like people owe them shit, but they feel like they don't, like they're like, you know, they're super hard. Like no one could fucking say anything to threaten their masculinity, and they're always trying to big up their chest, but because you're bigging up your chest, more people are going to press you because you got your chest out and you want to act the toughest in the fucking room. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you are constantly putting yourself in this position for shit like this to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when it comes to just life in general, like what you put your energy into is going to manifest more into your life. And it seems like you're just in a terrible mental state, and that mental state continues to keep you in that mental state. You know what I'm saying? It's like what you need to do is take yourself out of that mental state for an extended period of time, get your head together, get your mind together, you know what I'm saying, and start to change who you are.
My finger is itching, brother. Oh my God, Cuffin.
Finger is itching.
Not you know what I mean, Cuffin.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like Aiden is just this perfect angel. I mean, at the end of the day, he is human. We all have faults, especially even when it comes to close ball.
Cuffin always be talking about guns and pulling out guns. Bro just told Cuffin that his finger itching. Bro, what?
Bonds and close friendships that we have made.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like you have a friend where they're just so like, you have to like spare their feelings because they're a crash out and they get their feelings hurt and they want to get mad, and you know what I'm saying, they say crazy ass shit that if anybody else said, they would not accept that, but they say it, and it's kind of like, oh my God, this nigga just be tweaking. Like this nigga just be tweaking. Like you gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody else said that shit, it'll be like serious. You know what I mean? And it's like, no one wants to be around that shit, bro.
In a situation like this, if you're telling me that you're not going to mess with me because another person I had an altercation with is now closer to you and you're not going to mess or invite with me at all, yes, that is very much weird. But as Prime said earlier himself, instead of trying to force this fake friendship, he should just go and chill by his lonesome or find new people to hang out with and be cool with instead of trying to be cool again with Aiden Ross. And
the problem is Prime don't want to hang around niggas that don't got clout. You feel me? At the end of the day, Prime, you can make plenty of friends. Go find some fucking friends, bro. Go play ball with some niggas, bro. But you don't want friends that don't got motion. That's what it sounds like. It wants your motion friends. You want to hang out with your motion friends, but you probably got the least motion out of your motion friends at this point. So it's like, come on, brother.
If Aiden's perspective is actually right, the reason why he stopped messing with Prime for a short amount of time is because he threatened him over a video game. I don't even know how these two people can manage to be friends at this point. It seems like by every means, y'all just should not be cool with each other anymore due to all the Prime's complaints. And it seems like Aiden Ross throughout this entire video, if you look at his face, he is just done and disassociating from this entire situation going right now. And I can't even blame him because of the crazy things I'm hearing. This was an unnecessary situation that got brought to the internet that didn't need to be on the internet, and this just seems like it's a normal friendship breaking up, either through y'all just having different mindsets, y'all growing up and not aligning anymore. And if that's just the case, then he just has to move on. But it feels like Prime is incapable of doing that because he wants somebody in his life that can basically sponsor him and do a lot of the things that Aiden Ross can for him. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel.
But y'all let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.